faded. Not a heart that you made it. And it's an art when I draw, you should save it. Download it on your playlist. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like in school. That I'm really about to use.
And introduce this. And this one has all. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. They both want the knockout. Well done with that counter shot. The straight right just misses. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter puncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Just misses with that jab. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. Both men step back for just a moment. Is he going to punch himself out, though? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Linares in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Good man, good man. You just focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, 3 shots. Keep smart. The jab's working nice. Round. Get back behind the jab.
On to the second round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put them on the back foot, put them under pressure.
That left hook missed. Oh, Quigg has got to do something here. Just 1 punch away from getting the momentum back.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. The Venezuelan is rocked. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Punch caught him clean. Do you believe what we're seeing? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. talk about Linares in that last round. Pretty dominant.
Stay focused.
Let's get it started in round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Missed him with that uppercut. Insane action. He missed with that jab. A lot of effort being exerted here. Good counter punching. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Catch and shoot. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance with...
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Beautiful counter punch. Straight right just misses. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? That uppercut doesn't land. How about that time counter shot? He threw a punch and just got countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The cut doesn't look that bad, but they're going to take a look at it anyway. So the referee says fight on. Let's talk about Quigg. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. And we're back. What does this round have in store for us?
What a round. What have they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
The straight right just misses. Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you, they want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Failing to score with that right hook. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he scores with the counter. That hook doesn't score. Holding nothing back here in the round. The jab doesn't quite connect. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Quigg in that last round. They're going to call the doctor over in a minute to check out these. Let's start the 6. They're up and ready to go. Surely this round won't be as good as the last one.
Good work the last round. Be smart. Don't get too braggadocious. You'll get turned over and walk into the shot, and that's the last thing you want.
Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Tried to score with a jab. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Got out of the way of that right hook. These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Jorge Linares is in some serious trouble. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Quigg in that last round. That cut is going to cause some serious problems.
I hope they've got a good cut.
Here comes round 7. What an action-packed round that was. Let's see what they have in store for us here.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they have to dig deep. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired just watching it.
Couldn't land that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. There's a counter shot. Incredible work rate. Sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. They'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Nice Nice counter shot. They're both trying for a knockout. Can't score with that jab. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Good counter punch. That counter shot lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talking about Quigg in that last round. There's the bell to start round 8. What a round we just saw. Let's see what we've got in store for us here.
What a round. I'm exhausted. They must be absolutely shattered. What could you tell a man when he comes back to the corner? You need the instructions to be simple, precise. Don't befuddle them because they're just shattered.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. The perfect counter lands. Good defense with that left jab. Scott Quigg just got belt. Scott Quigg, down he goes. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
I've got to see that again.
On their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Quigg in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be... And we enter the ninth. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Punch, counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Misses with the jab. Can't find a home for that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything when you let those shots go.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. It's all hands on deck now, and Scott Quigg is in some big-time trouble. How are they still standing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Quigg in that last round. Look at all that blood, but he's still wanting.
The same again. Don't change too much.
It's round 10. Can it get any better? What a round we just saw.
This is part of the game plan. You knew this was going to happen. Now you've got to stay still in your mind. You've got to think, right, don't get rattled. Don't get swayed by the crowd cheering or booing.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Jorge Linares seeing cobwebs now. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
So time back in. Let's keep fighting. Beautiful counter shot. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Might want to think of holding on here. Hold it right there. Oh, Quigg. Big shot, and Quigg goes to the canvas. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I need to see that again.
Talk about Quigg in that. And there's the bell to start round 11. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
His stamina is off the charts. They threw the hook. It didn't land. That right hook won't score. Power is obviously the great equalizer. That cut is in a very bad place. The referee might stop it here. That will do it. Tough luck here as this fight is over.
This should have been stopped at the beginning of the round.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage?